Hari Om. In the lecture 1 of a class 9 mathematics, I explained about a basic terms related to the real numbers. That is about natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational and irrational numbers with an example in detail. Now in the lecture 2, I am going to explain about a decimal expansion of a real numbers. That is decimal expansion of a rational and irrational numbers. Now there are three cases are there in a decimal expansion of a rational and irrational numbers. Now let's see one by one. Moving to the first case 1. Take a number 1 by 4. Find out the decimal expansion of a number 1 by 4. That is divide 1 by 4. Here the dividend 1 is smaller than the divisor 4. Therefore it is not possible to divide. By that time put a point in the quotient and add 0 in the dividend. Now 4 2s are 8. Remainder is 2. Now again take a 0 over here. Then 4 5s are 20. Remainder will become 0. By that time we can write the decimal expansion of 1.1 by 4 as 0.25. Moving to the case 2, let's take a number 1 by 3. Find out the decimal expansion of a number 1 by 3. Now that is divide 1 by 3. Here also the dividend 1 is less than the divisor 3, so that we need to do as we have done in a case 1. Put a point in the quotient, add 0 here. Now 3 3s are 9. The remainder will be 1. Then write again a 0 over, then 3 3s are 9. Then again remainder will be 1. Write a 0, then 3 3s are 9. Here in each and every step we are getting the same number, that is we are not getting a remainder as a 0. Then by the time in the quotient after decimal point the digits will not end. And also look at here, after the decimal point the digits are repeating. That is we can write the decimal expansion of 1 by 3 as 0.333 dash dash dash. It can also be written as 0.3 bar. Here the bar indicates that after a decimal point the digits are not ending and the digit 3 is repeating. Therefore we have written a bar on the digit 3. Moving to the case 3. Let's take a number root 2. Now find out the square root of 2 by division method. Let's write a 2. 2 can also be written as a 0.2.0000000. We can write as many zeros as we want after a decimal point. Now let's divide it. 1 1s are 1. The remainder will be 1 here. Add this 1 to the first digit will become a 2. Now borrow these 2 at a time. While finding the square root of the non-perfect square, when we borrow at a time, we have to borrow 2 digits at a time. Now these 2 digits we borrowed from after the decimal point, therefore we have to put a decimal point over here. Now take a 4. Now whatever the digit we will take over here, the same digit should be taken over here. Now 24 4s are 96. Now subtract. The remainder will be 4. Now add a 4 to the first digit, then will become 8 2. Now borrow next 2 digits. Now take 1. 281 1s are 281. Subtract. 10 minus 1 9. 9 minus 8 1. 4 3 minus 1 2 1. Now borrow next 2 digits. Now add 1 to the first digit. 1 plus 1 2. 8 2. Now take again 4. That is 2824 4s are 4 4s are 16. Carry 1. 4 2s are 8. That is 9. 4 2s are 4 8s are 32. Carry 3. 4 2s are 8 plus 3 11. Now subtract. 10 minus 6 4. 9 minus 9 0. 8 minus 2 6 0 0. Again borrow 2 digits. Add 4 to the first digit. 4 4 8 2 8 2. Now let's take again 2 over here. Now 28,282 2s are 2 2s are 4. 2 8s are 16. Carry 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 2 8s are 16. Carry 1. 2 to the 4 plus 1, 5. Subtract now. 10 minus 4, 6. 9 minus 6, 3. 3 means 13 minus 5, 8. Now 9 minus 6, 3. This is 0. Now look at here. After these many steps also, we are not getting a remainder as 0. By that time, we can write the square root of 2 as 1.4142356 dash dash dash. This is a decimal expansion of a square, that is root 2. That is, now moving to the case 1. Look at a case 1. In the case 1, we have divided 1 by 4. When we divide 1 by 4, after certain steps, we have got a remainder as a 0. By that time, in the quotient, there are, after the decimal point, there are countable number of digits are there. It means that after decimal point, the digits are ending. Then this type of decimal expansion is called as terminating. This type of decimal expansion is called as terminating. Moving to the second case. Now when we divide in the 1 by 3, now look at the, when we divide 1 by 3, after certain steps also we won't get a remainder as a 0. By that time, after the decimal point, the digits won't end and also the digits start repeating. Then this kind of a decimal expansion is called as a non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating means not ending, recurring means digits are repeating. Moving to the case 3, look at the case 3, the square root of 2 is 1.4122356 dash dash dash. Here, after decimal point, the digits are not ending and also the digits are not repeating. Then this kind of a decimal expansion is called as a non-terminating non-recurring. So these are the three different types of a decimal expansion of a real numbers. Now, a numbers whose decimal expansion is either terminating or non-terminating recurring, then those type of numbers are called as a rational numbers. That is, the numbers whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring, then those type of numbers are called as rational numbers. And the numbers whose decimal expansion is non-terminating, non-recurring, then those type of numbers are called as a irrational numbers. This is regarding a decimal expansion of a rational and irrational numbers. Now, after this, we will discuss some examples based on the decimal expansion of a rational and irrational numbers. Now, let's discuss some problems related to the decimal expansion of rational and irrational numbers. Now, write the decimal expansion of the following numbers and say what kind of decimal expansion they have. This is a question. It means that the numbers will be given, you need to find out the decimal expansion and also you need to say what kind of decimal expansion they have. The first problem is that 7 by 1000. 7 divided by 1000. We know that whenever in the denominator there will be a 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, then it is need not necessary to find out the decimal expansion by division method. We can directly write that is, there are 3 digits in the denominator, then we can write a decimal point 3 digits before of a numerator, then the decimal expansion will be 0.007. Here, after a decimal point, there are countable number of digits are there, that is, the digits are ending. Therefore, this type of decimal expansion is called as terminating. The number 7 by 1000 has a terminating decimal expansion. Moving to the second number, 4 integer 1 by 8. 4 integer 1 by 8. Here we cannot find out a decimal expansion of a 4 integer 1 by 8 directly, because the given number is a mixed fraction. First we need to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction, then we can find out a decimal expansion. Let's convert first. 8 4 is 32, 32 plus 1 33, 33 by 8. Now find out the decimal expansion, that is, divide 33 by 8. 8 4 is 32, remainder will be 1. Here remainder 1 is less than divisor 8, therefore it is not possible to divide, so that put a decimal point in the quotient. Now take a 0 here. Now 8 1s are 8, remainder will be 2, then put a 0. 8 2s are 16, remainder will be 4, then 0. 8 5s are 40, remainder is 0. Now the decimal expansion of 4 integer 1 by 8, that is 33 by 8, is 4.125. Now see here, whenever we will do a division of any number, when we will get a remainder as a 0, that by the time the given number has a terminating decimal expansion, or after a decimal point, if there are countable number of digits are there, then we can call that decimal expansion as terminating decimal expansion. Terminating decimal expansion. Now moving to the third problem, that is, let's take a third problem. 2 divided by 11. Let's divide 2 divided by 11. Now divide 2 by 11. Now 2 is less than the 11, therefore put a point over here, take a 0. Now 11 1s are 11, remains 9 over here. Again 9 is less than the 11, so put a 0. Now 11 8 is a 88, remains 2. Now again take 0. 11 1s are 11, then remainder will be again 9, then 0 90. 11 8 is a 88, 2. Now see here in the quotient, after decimal point 1818, it means that the digits in the remainder, we are not getting a remainder as a 0, and after the decimal point in the quotient, the digits are not ending, and also the digits are repeating. Therefore we can write the decimal expansion of a 2 by 11 as 0.1818 dash dash dash. It can also be written as 0.18 bar. It means that the bar written on the 2 digits 1 and 8. It means that the 2 digits after decimal point 1 and 8 are repeating. So this kind of decimal expansion is called as non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating recurring. So these are the few examples of a decimal expansion of a rational and irrational numbers. Now we will have some more problems, that is 17 by 8, fifth one, that is 29 by 343, a sixth one, that is 6 by 81, seventh one 64 divided by 3125. These are some examples that I will give as a homework, that is 17 by 8, 29 by 343, 6 by 81 and 64 by 3125. These 4 problems are also based on the same concept. These 4 problems, let's try yourself in a home and find out what kind of a decimal expansions these numbers have. So far we have discussed about a decimal expansion of a real numbers, that is a decimal expansion of a irrational numbers. So once again I will revise whatever we discussed so far. In the decimal expansion of a real numbers, that is decimal expansion of rational and irrational numbers, there are 3 cases will be there. First one, that is terminating decimal expansion, and the second one is non-terminating recurring decimal expansion. The third one is non-terminating non-recurring decimal expansion. That is, the numbers whose decimal expansion is terminating means ending, or non-terminating recurring, it means that not ending but the digits are repeating. Then those type of decimal expansions, the numbers who have those type of decimal expansions are called as a rational numbers, and the numbers whose decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-recurring are called as a irrational numbers. So this is regarding a decimal expansion of rational and irrational numbers. It will be continued in the next 10th standard first chapter. So this is very important concept. So study it very carefully and discuss these 4 problems yourself in your home. Thank you.